Now passing in review. Our Commander of Airmen is Staff Sergeant Garrett Shambles, Military Training Instructor, 320th Training Squadron, hometown, Stone Mountain, Georgia. The A Squadron Commander is Staff Sergeant Adam Peterson, Military Training Instructor, 323rd Training Squadron, hometown, Roscommon, Michigan. Flight 089 from the 326th Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Stephen Dove, hometown, Stroud, Oklahoma. Warrior Flight 090 from the 326th Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant John Weeks, hometown, Houston, Texas. Flight 091 from the 320th Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Adam Alderman, hometown, Huntington, Texas. Warrior Flight 092 from the 320th Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Adrian Mejia, hometown, Emporia, Kansas. Flight 093 from the 321st Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Andrew Baines, hometown, Newport News, Virginia. Flight 094 from the 321st Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Nicole Glenn, hometown, Largo, Maryland. The flights selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are from the 326th Training Squadron, flights 095 and 096, led by Technical Sergeant Allison Ramirez Garza, hometown, Richardson, Texas, and Staff Sergeant Robert Hemingway, hometown, Grenada, Mississippi.
Stand up.
The A Squadron Commander is Staff Sergeant Adam Peterson, Military Training Instructor, 323rd Training Squadron, hometown, Roscommon, Michigan. Flight 097 from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Nathan Beachley, hometown, San Antonio, Texas. Warrior Flight 098 from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Joshua Howard, hometown, Weir, Mississippi. Warrior Flight 099 from the 331st Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Joshua Levine, hometown, Cocoa Beach, Florida. Flight 100 from the 331st Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Anthony Clement, hometown, San Antonio, Texas. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737 Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps, 323rd Training Squadron, Warrior Flight B101, and Honor Flight B102, led by Staff Sergeant Aaron James, hometown, Melbourne, Florida, and Technical Sergeant Nicholas Giles, hometown, Homer, Louisiana.
Yay!
These flights are performing under the direction of Master Sergeant Samuel Johnson, hometown, Stratford, Connecticut. These airmen are also in base military training, but have volunteered their time and effort to perform for ceremonies of this type. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the United States Air Force song. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention to your right as an EC-130J renders a flying salute to our graduated airmen. This aircraft is from the 193rd Special Operations Squadron, 193rd Special Operations Wing, Air Station 3, Middleton, Pennsylvania. And now we would like to inform you about our parent-spouse pin. Beginning with World War I, families displayed service flags in their windows displaying a blue star for each family member serving in the armed forces. Today, the Air Force spouse pin, a blue star cradle in the Air Force symbol, is a contemporary adaptation of this wartime tradition. The pin is given to wives and husbands of America's warrior airmen of character in appreciation of the sacrifices they make for their spouse's service. Parent pins are a contemporary adaptation of the World War II E-flags that were used to recognize companies for their contributions to the war efforts. The pins are intended to communicate to parents the importance of their sons and daughters' selfless service, to express the sacrifice, the sincere gratitude for parents' continued support, and to convey a sense of partnership between the Air Force and the proud parents of America's airmen. On behalf of the United States Air Force and the Air Force Base Military Training, we extend our thanks to the families and friends of America's airmen for the support of your airmen and the greatest air power the world has ever known. like to take a moment to congratulate all of our Squadron Honor graduates as well as their families. Basic Military Training Honor graduates distinguished themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in their class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence these airmen displayed throughout basic military training earned them this outstanding distinction. As the airmen march forward for the oath of enlistment,